storm. So I hope the rain doesn't drown us out.
Oh, well, it's a little stormy here too, but not probably as droughty as there. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome. We're so excited to do a layout share and just kind of share some thoughts behind this Kiwi Club. So I have been loving what you guys have been posting in the community, first off. And if you're not a Kiwi Club member and you're joining us just to kind of check it out, well, let us know if you have any questions. If we don't have a chance to get through it in the live, we'll make sure to follow up with you afterwards. I will note here right at the beginning, I was just on the sign up for Kiwi Club on this page. And in any given month, we have this kind of cutoff date leading up. And since March is a long month, we have extra weeks here. Tomorrow is the cutoff for this kit that we're going to be talking about today. So if you're not a club member and you sign up before tomorrow, the first kit that you'll receive is this kit that we're talking about. And then I'll just tell you right now, next month's is super, super fun. I just saw Debbie's and Shilohs samples they just put in, and now I'm waiting again for the PJ Play Day events, but we had so much fun at the last PJ Play Dates. And so I'm so excited to share what I created, but also to share just a kind of a little peek at the layout shares that Debbie and Shiloh created. First off, let's go around and introduce ourselves just in case you guys aren't familiar with. I am Susan Budge. I'm a co-founder here, as well as Debbie and Shiloh. So Debbie, should I say hi?
Hi.
Hi.
Perfect. Should I say hi again? I'm trying to make sure it bounced to you.
Oh, hi.
There we go. Now
I'm not awkward at all.
Good stuff. Debbie, can you see the chats here on Zoom?
Hang on, chat.
Those on, we'll see on chat. Anyone, through the Facebook or anything, we'll catch up with you guys. But
and Linda and Trudy, I see. So
yes,
on the chat.
It's sunnier than it is here in New York, she says. So apparently it's a little.
Oh, really? Because it's not sunny right now. So Shadow's got sun. You have sun.
For once, it's super nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The snow is going away.
Yesterday it was like freezing in the morning. I'm like, oh, this like in between bipolar weather. Anyways. Welcome spring. It makes us have a desire for spring. All right, I am going to pull up the PDF that we also provide to all members every month. And inside of here is some inspiration that what we do in the routine is Debbie and Shiloh get to create with the kit first. And then I'll share also what I created at the PJ Play Date with some of you guys that joined me. It was so much fun. I'll share some stories as we go along. It was really, really fun and much needed too. Last week was long and I looked forward to that little bit of scheduling that time. All right. So let me pull that up and we'll get started here.
I'm excited to see what are we going to get to see what you did? Because I haven't seen what you did.
Well, I utilize the samples of your guys's, of course, as that inspiration. This PDF is full of ideas to unpack and then, of course, layouts to share. And we're going to just show and tell some of those. And so much inspiration to find within the kit, whether you're in the Premier or the standard kit. If you're in the templates, there's also still lots of ideas to be inspired by with playing with the templates and also inside of this idea book. So lots of fun ways. Starting, of course, with the sketch. The sketch is always a good way to get started. So each month we have those creating challenges. Highly encourage you to take advantage of them. Going from start to finish is super beneficial, not only to enhancing your skills, giving you that renewal, but also that feeling of accomplishment. So I know for me, I am here. Let me stop sharing for a moment. I am looking forward. I just got it out because I just finished adhering my pages. I'm ready to color in my sections for my 6 pages because I finished them. So super excited. All right. And here we go. Shiloh, I think you're up first. Yes.
Awesome. So this is my take on the sketch. As always, I loosely base mine off of them, I guess, because I I always just have so many pictures that I'm just always want to get a lot on there. So it looks really similar, but I took my inspiration for the right side of my page off of that 4 picture strip. I loved that. I actually put in a title card in place of one of the picture spots because I thought it worked really well. And then instead of using the placemat on the other portion of that page, I went ahead and just did pictures in place because I had too many pictures. It would have covered up the whole placemat. So in this instance, I decided to just go with some photos in that space. And then on the flip side, on the left side, kind of the same idea. I used, I forget which placemat number that one is. It'll say there in the idea book.
It'll say that right now.
1. It says 1.
Thanks. Placemat 1. I've been using a lot of placemats lately, and so I was forgetting which one it was. And I used this a little bit differently than the sketch. I did put it on that side of the page, as you'll see, but I actually just used the bottom to create like a little border place for the tag that's also included in the placemat. And then I used the scallop edge to create the scallops on both sides of my page. You'll see on the right side, the scallop, and then the left side's the negative side of it. And that's all using the placemat piece. So it allowed me to get more pictures on, but you'll notice like my accessories are in a lot of the same places as a sketch, and my photos are kind of laid out the same. That was a great jumping off point for me on my design. It makes it really fast when you have a sketch to base your idea off of.
Yeah, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pictures on this layout,
which is pretty good because most of them are large. Like they're not little pictures.
Yeah,
but I was able to still get a lot. And this paper was really cute to play with. The colors were perfect for the pictures. This is from a recent trip to visit my mom in Hawaii. We went to the Polynesian Cultural Center, which was amazing. And the paper, even though I know it's not like Hawaiian paper, it worked perfect for what I was doing with them.
I do love how you double matted your McKay Boulevard border here, just utilizing the same design.
Is that Nature Walk?
Oh, sorry, Nature Walk.
Yeah, it is Nature Walk. And yeah, you know, I wanted to use the dots, but I still wanted it to be kind of simple because I had a lot going on already and the pictures are kind of busy. And so I thought I wanted that bit of blue and the color to come back and that bit of fun because of what we were doing in the pictures. And so it worked really well. And I have to say Nature Walk border is really pretty. It's really fun to play with. Yeah. I definitely am enjoying that set. In fact, I think I used a few things out of Nature Walk on this one as a complement to the kit.
I pulled out Nature Walk too, and every time I was creating with it, it just brings with it a sense of ease. Like the whole
It's so easy. I used it too on this month. I hadn't used it before, but I love that.
Yeah, it's a fun new set.
It's a really great set. It has all the different layers you need. And like you said, it's easy, like everything layers pretty with it. And they layer pretty on their own too, which is
really great.
It's really nice. Yeah.
I love this tip with the little scallops, just a multi-purpose use there. That's fun. So
yeah, and they're fun because they're kind of a little offbeat on the scallops, you know, they're not all perfect. And so just a fun way to use it.
Okay, so I'm going to jump to Debbie, your first page that you created off the sketch. So here's your version of the sketch.
My version of the sketch. My grandson, Israel, in these pictures, these are his engagement photos. And she just happened to be wearing a yellow shirt that said, happy, like be happy.
Yeah.
I thought that, and I tucked that away early on, knowing the kit was there and I would be doing it soon. And so it was really awesome. This was in Oahu, and they stood on the beach and took some engagement pictures. And it was perfect for this kit.
Yeah, that is so cute, Mom.
When we were doing perfect, I was like, what? How cute, like a honey take on it, like having
I know
with the honey, like it's such a cute twist on it. I loved it.
I was just really excited. I liked the way he's wearing black, she's wearing yellow, the
Yeah, the
paper
colors work
was
too.
perfect. And the sketch was really ideal for me. I also loved that strip on the right, and used one of the title cards in there. I actually popped the yellow strips and the B off of them, so there's some dimension there around the
Yeah.
title card. And yeah, you can see it. And
Mom,
then
sorry, I was just curious on your photo sizes. Are those 3x4s instead? They almost look like it. So I was just
on
curious.
this
They look a
on
little
this
wider.
one,
Uh-huh.
yes, they're 3x4s that I matted.
That looks really good.
I
Sorry,
printed
I was
them
just
with a
curious.
white
That was
border with my
different.
selfie. But that's a 3x4. The bottom one isn't. It's a little bigger than that, but that top one with the two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And it worked great. It fit really well. I think it fit. That was great. I loved the honey. I loved this honeycomb part.
Yeah, that's a fun piece.
What a great design element that is. And that tuck, I really actually followed the sketch pretty closely. On this page especially. I'm looking at the sketch on my phone. Yep, I put that where it is, that where it is, that, and then tucked that honey part on top.
Yeah,
And all I did on the beehive was use the yellow and trace it. It was so easy. I didn't cut out. I saw Shiloh, she layered hers and that looks awesome, Shiloh.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
they look good in all these different ways. That's
but
the
you
fun
can
thing
just
about it.
literally trace it and use a black marker.
And
and
that's
then you
really
have-
cute.
Yeah, and then you have a beehive. It was great. And then I did use the streamers, but on the other side, I did want to add, that curvy feel. So I just halved the streamer, like cut it in half
Oh,
and used one side, making it look like a border. But also pulled that paper and pattern over, but also gave me that kind of flow from the streamer side.
Yeah, I was going to point that out because it's so fun how you kind of kept that movement. So she used a full streamers here. If you're not familiar with fun borders, it's kind of the shape you see on the left. And then she just tucked it on the right to kind of balance her theme across the page. So that was super fun. Yeah, super cute. I love
really
it.
cute.
And then on these little, I just popped them up. These are popped up literally. So
Yeah,
I
I
put them
like
in there and
that.
put pop
The
tape.
view
It's
of
hard to
them.
see sometimes. Yeah, they're just sitting popped up there. So
I also
that
like
one-
did your bee out of the polka dot and the stripe
oh yeah,
versus like typical like yellow and black, which I
Yeah,
did.
I
got
love
mine
the
all
yellow and
really
black
typical.
bee.
Yeah.
I love those, Shiloh. I didn't make a
Yeah.
typical bee. My other one on another layout here is a black bee. I thought,
Yeah.
oh, I'll just play with that.
That's
Okay,
cute.
so
It's fun to see all the different ways.
Yeah, it is. Here's my sketch.
Oh, Susan. Oh,
Aw,
look at you did the
cute.
same thing Shiloh did.
I did. I was inspired by Shiloh's 3 pictures down because I had these bigger, like I needed them to be a little bit bigger. I also did
Uh-huh.
3x4s instead of 3x3s down the right side.
Cute.
I loved how you had the title there. So I just put the daughter title, which ended up working great. I promise I didn't plan that into when we were designing the kit.
Yeah, no, just
I
kidding.
didn't. These pictures I think were taken after. I think they were after because usually where are we at? 6 months in advance. And this was in
Yeah,
September is when we took these pictures.
Mm.
So I don't know. It was fun.
that's really fun. It's really pretty page.
Yeah.
I like how you did the pen work on your scallop there under the tag. That's cute. And I like the flowers coming up over by your title with all the flowers and stuff.
That is really cute
It's
over
really
there.
cute.
I like the way you tuck the honeycomb in on top of the nature
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the right.
When I
right there.
pulled in the template and started playing with those, I was like, oh, it like almost like connects perfectly.
Yeah, you don't have to use the whole
Mhm.
thing. You can cut a piece off and tuck it here and there. I love doing that. So
Yeah.
that was fun.
Yeah, these were fun memories. So seeing like the "Oh honey, you're beautiful" in this way, but then seeing how you used it with like those engagement pictures, totally fun, different ways to do.
Yeah, really cute.
Yeah, these were happy memories. loved them.
Yeah.
All righty. So let me throw in, see if we have any questions. Amy wants a card sketch soon. All right. We do have the card books and the card things, but yeah, the paper and the kit itself, but it is nice to throw our scraps in. I do actually have a lot of scraps. I'm planning on making a 1-pager. I may maybe make a card out of my scraps. That's typically sometimes what we do. Maybe next time, if you guys have scraps and you're up to making a card, we'll throw another one in there, Amy, once in a while for you, for sure. Okay. So let's see, I'm going to go back up to Shiloh. So each kit can at least create three 2-page layouts. So 6 pages total. And like I said, I ended up having quite a bit of scraps left that I am planning on doing a 1-pager because I have one picture of my daughter, and I'll talk about that more here in a moment. But Shy, so this page, super cute.
Oh,
Thanks,
he's
I'm
so cute, little.
so little, right?
Little Coulter.
I have been holding on to these pictures for a long time, and I never really felt like I had paper. It's kind of funny. So these are pictures of my son before or at his baptism. I took him outside and we did some pictures, and he loved yellow. It was like his favorite color at that time, and so he had a new yellow tie. And so I've been holding on to these. He's 16 now, and that he was 8 in these pictures. So it's been a while. I've been holding these, but when I was looking for pictures for this paper, I really loved the yellow in it. And I thought, man, I know this isn't like traditional baptism style paper, but I just felt like it really worked for the pictures with the colors that were in the photos and the fact that he was kind of being just happy and a little bit silly. And I thought, I'm gonna use them for this. And I love how it turned out. It ended up being perfect. It was great. I waited all this many years for this.
For this kit.
I know it is interesting though, when you start looking for pictures, how many events you could really pull from for a kit, which you just wouldn't expect. Like, again, I wouldn't necessarily think my son and his, from his baptism, to put with this, but it worked so well. The colors were perfect. The theme ended up being really cute, and it was fun to play with.
Just reminiscing that.
Yeah,
I had a picture. I'll share it in a moment.
It's so sweet. Yeah. It's so sweet. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty simple but fun layout, I guess. Again, I always try to get a lot of pictures in, and what I find is I am terrible, and I take a lot of 4x6 pictures that don't cut down very easily. That is like my thing, apparently. I need to start backing up more, but I'm always going for like the pretty picture, and so when I scrapbook, I am so often using 4x6s because of that. I generally like everything showing, but anyway, I like how this one came together, playing with the placemats again, this was streamers, sorry. Worked out really good for this kit. And then
I did like to do this. I just didn't have enough pictures. I loved how you had the streamers number 3 here. Tucked up.
I did too. I was looking at that and thinking, why don't I think of these things? It's such a great thing to put that backing on that above like that, and it looks great.
The whole section, the whole blocking that you have there, it just captured my eye, and I was like, but I didn't have enough pictures to do it. I'll show you. I was inspired by this one, and I use this as a springboard for one of my pages. But
it's fun. Yeah, it is a nice piece to use for this. Just because, like you're saying, I've got a lot of pictures. Otherwise, this page would be mainly pictures. And if you try to layer all those with, like, say, a border off to the side, it would get really crazy, I feel like. So it was nice to create like an other space that's still somewhat decorative to include more pictures.
Yeah.
And again, that honeycomb just pops up like that. It doesn't really cover a lot. I love that it has the centers that are open, and it adds an element without covering a lot.
Yeah, I really enjoyed being able to use that. It does add that fun little pop. And then, like my mom was saying, on my My beehive
beehive.
on this one, I did trace 2 of the sections out of some other yellow paper. It's probably hard to see there, but where the bee is sitting, that one and the very bottom one are popped up, so it gives it kind of a bubbly look on my page.
I love it.
Yeah, so that was fun. And another thing that I added that I'm sure it doesn't show through in the pictures is I used a little bit of wire to create little antennas for all my bees. Which
hold
was,
your page.
I'll see if you guys can see it right here.
Is that what you used? I saw that. And
Yeah,
wondered
so
what it
this
was.
is just a little bent piece.
Oh,
And
cute.
so that's like the side version. And then let's see if I can get it in. And then that's, I don't know if you can even see that, but you can, maybe you can see a little better right there. You can see the little wire pieces. So haven't used wire for a while. So that was fun to
I
play for my
know. It's taking me back.
Well, I don't really have a need out of it, but it's more like, yeah, that's a fun little extra detail. So I actually was inspired how you did that layering too. I totally
Oh, cute.
Oh, cute.
did that, and it's so fun. Another alternative way to use that little beehive there with pop-up. Oh, I love pop-up. Can never go wrong with pop-up.
Mhm.
Is that butterfly a punch, Susan?
This one was a punch, yeah.
It's a cute punch.
Yeah.
That punch for 15 years.
I know.
Occasionally pull it out. I actually forgot about it, so I was like, I'm gonna pull the punch out. So
That's darling.
this layout, so yeah, Shai, with your layout you did of culture, let me actually see if I can get the full version here. Why isn't it going? There we go. Anyways, so when I was doing the perfect picture perfect that we do before the PJ play day, right? I took a picture, we analyzed what pages you guys did. Of course, I went through picking pictures by paper or color and just going through those emotions that really helped to speed up the process, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had decided to do some pictures with Lacey originally as my third layout, and then I switched it to these pictures that I have had forever.
Oh.
It's when she got her tonsils taken out, and I feel like when you have pictures like this, they're kind of awkward, and the colors are off, and and I don't know. I just loved how the papers brought it to life a little bit more happy, I guess you could say. And then I got the "Don't forget to be," and then I put "brave" next to it.
You should have added an audio clip.
Oh, I probably will go back and add a QR code. I have a video of her when she
comes out of her anesthetic.
On drugs. Yes. No, I probably will go back and add that QR code. And I love doing that. So yeah, that's kind of like how you had your baptism on the left. I was like, sweet, I'm gonna just add those 2 pictures. And then these are the only pictures I had. I had 4 random pictures. So it was really just kind of,
it's really cute, and it's nice to get those done, because I have some pages or pictures like that where I'm like, man, how am I going to use these? But I love that you did that, because I have some of Coulter with his broken wrist, and I'm like, I want to scrapbook this because it was, part of his life, but then I never know quite sure what to do with it. But that worked out good.
I mean, you could totally go on, you could totally vibe off of a whole hospital feel and all of that stuff, but it always feels a little out of place for me sometimes. So those random pictures of those milestones, I guess you could say, little things. It's also good. So when you go back and you're like, oh wait, have you had your tonsils taken out? Let's go to the scrapbooks.
It's documented.
How do I remember? None of the scrapbooks didn't happen. So now I can officially say, yeah, you have had your tonsils taken out. Sheila says, I've learned to take multiple views when taking pictures. It helps. It really does help. Not that you could retake from 8 years ago. Absolutely. That's exactly the thing. But I do love how Kiwi style can incorporate as little or as many photos as you want. And so I love that, Shiloh, you're always challenging yourself to add the more and more pictures to your layout. So that's always good.
That's why they're always so busy and full of stuff.
I think they're well balanced. They really are. They emphasize your pictures and they show your creative sense of it as well too through your lens. Super cute. Okay, let's go back. I love these layout shares. So much fun. Oh, I want to talk about that one, but let's jump to Debbie for a moment. Okay, Deb. First off, yay to like taking selfies and making your friends take selfies.
Oh, Mom, you got pictures of yourself.
So proud of you.
And it's all the perfect colors for this. How cute.
I know. And
Did
that
you
was
make them wear red or it just happened?
No.
Okay.
No, this is
Oh,
my
that was
sister,
lucky.
Mickey, and her husband, Eric, who is married to my husband, Earl. So it's sisters and brothers.
Yeah.
Or siblings.
Yeah, so they came to visit in January, and we were just out taking pictures by the King Kamehameha Monument over there. And
So
the paper again was just perfect for all the colors, and the pictures are in the polka dots, you know. So
yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
just to be clear, because I did say this in the PJ or the Picture Perfect event. Boy, that's a loud mouthful. PJ and Perfect Picture Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have thought that through a better.
PJ Playdate Picture Perfect.
And I told him, I was like, I'm not going to tell you the stories of this, but yes. So the two girls are sisters and the two boys are brothers.
Yes, my sister Mickey, it is really her name, Mickey. And so in high school, I was nicknamed Donald Duck because Mickey, anyway. But we dated in high school, and our husbands went on missions. The boys went on missions. When Earl came home, I was engaged and married Shiloh's father, Carl, and we were married until he passed away about 8 years ago, and Earl married. And then Mickey and Eric got married when he got home from his mission. So it's been 50 years, but then Earl and I were married this year in May. So 50 years later. So this was kind of the couples back together again. Like we went out all the time in high school. We dated them at the same time and stuff. So it was fun. It was great to have them here. And we're looking forward to seeing them again in Maui in April.
Oh,
Man.
to play and be young. I love it.
This was fun. I loved the honeycomb in black. And using the white pen on it. And that was like, wow, I really like using black sometimes, the paper and stuff. So it popped well.
You cut some of them out and you didn't cut some of them out.
Yeah, that's really cute. I should have done that.
I'm going to do that on my one pager that I still have some paper left for, because that is so inspiring. I was like, oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
I didn't actually, you start and you just start, but then I thought, well, what if and so the white pen, and then I had a few punches I pulled out, and I thought, okay, wow, I really like that. That turned out cute. Then I matched it up with the black flower. I'm not usually making black flowers, but it worked well. And it was fun.
I do.
I love really cute.
I also
and another not yellow bee. I have a black bee with yellow wings. Oh, I have a yellow bee.
I have seen black bees and they're kind of scary, but
I know.
thing.
Big bumblebees black.
I like how you use the stem of the flower is that a nature walk flower on the left side of the page at the bottom?
Yeah.
I noticed that you reused the stem with a different flower top, which is cute.
Yeah, I did. So.
Do you want to see another fun way that honeycomb was used? Let me show you. I pulled some samples and spotlight them. So this is Kirsten.
I just saw that. Ridiculously cute.
Why didn't I think
I
of
was kind of
that?
jealous. I'm not gonna say when I saw that, I'm like, why didn't I make mine that cute? Because
look, the big one.
Why do you guys say things like that? But it's just so cute. It's so inspiring.
And I love
totally love the way
the red like that.
Yeah, the way she did that.
So pretty.
The one on the right. Oh, layering it and putting it, and writing it. Oh,
I know.
I look at it and I go, oh, why didn't I think of that? And then I already did my kit, so I can't do it.
And then she did the little cute dots behind the bees, which I should have thought of that too, because that's cute. Maybe I'll go back and add that to my pages.
Yeah, I did that.
Oh, that would
Not
have been
too late.
awesome.
Yeah,
It's not too late. I could still
not.
do that.
yeah, it's not. This story though, she shared it in the PJ Playdate when at the event, and this little deer just showed up in her place and like hung out. It was actually her birthday. And
Aw,
isn't that adorable pictures though? And
it's so cute.
thought maybe I would do that, and it worked. The kit worked. The theme, the
It
template,
did. I love that red backing. right there.
aesthetically, it was just cute. Yeah, super fun.
Papers were great.
Yeah.
So pretty.
God.
Sheila says that my dad's parents are like that. Sisters, married brothers, huge families on both sides. So family reunions are great.
Yep, we have, between us, I now have 14 children.
Big family.
All right. Oh, all right. Well, it's kind of
Okay, back to Shiloh.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Sure. How perfect was this? Like, that didn't even have to make you think about it. Like, I was like, oops, honey hunting picture. Like Shiloh
was
does.
really lucky.
Shiloh has honey pictures.
I know it's kind of a busy layout just because of all the white they're wearing, but I was like, I totally had the perfect pictures with it, which I was really excited about. And I've been holding these pictures for a little bit, but my husband got into beekeeping a few years ago and he loves it. And so I was really excited when I knew this kit was coming because I'm like, I can finally scrapbook those and it'll be perfect. So yeah, this is just some pictures of us catching a swarm in our backyard that he had baited for, and they came in by the thousands and
Oh, wow.
swarmed into our tree. And this is pictures of them catching the swarm and getting it into the hive for us to keep them. So it was fun. I was really excited to have.
Oh, you would never
Have
catch me
this
doing
stuff.
that ever.
No, I
You know,
wouldn't do that.
bees are so much more like honeybees are way more docile than I thought they would be, and they're very nice to have around. It's wasps and hornets that are awful.
Yeah.
But honeybees are great. They just do their own little job. I mean, you know how small my backyard was at that house, and we had beehives in the backyard.
Oh,
But they were great. They just do their thing.
we talked about
Yeah.
that a little bit in the PJ Playdate event about bees and how horrible wasps are and the pointless.
Mhm.
But bees are very, very effective and needed. But
Yeah, they're definitely needed. They're wonderful to have around. So we're happy to have them.
to host them. You're happy.
Yeah.
To give them a place
Yep.
to feel
Give them a place to be and try to help take care of them. But
great.
yeah, this was the
No, it's
perfect fit for those pictures.
It's perfect. I tried to use the black background. It didn't work with any of my pictures, but I was like, oh, I just love the contrast of the black and the yellow. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
So that was a really fun option to have it. So it was fun to see you use that, and just the black just contrasted so pretty. It was
That does.
Yeah. And it's a fun background for these pictures because it has that whole honeycomb thing going on, and then the yellow honeycombs coming on top. And so it was, I don't know, it's perfect. Like you said, not everybody's gonna be lucky enough to have these
yeah, but it
this
was
type
fun.
of picture, but for those who beekeep, here you go.
Yeah, anyone that has
But
keeping pictures.
yeah,
All
but it
right,
was a fun kit.
let's see your other layout share here. This one, so cute.
Go on.
Now
Yes,
that's good,
because
Mom.
the pictures are, when Aaron and Jen and the kids came to visit us in August, we just took some silly pictures on the deck. So Be Silly just seemed to be perfect for this. And again, the colors and such that they're wearing. This isn't planned. I love that the kits are so versatile. And I was thinking when Shiloh was saying, I wasn't sure about Coulter's baptism pictures with this kit, but if you hang on to your kits, you're going to find pictures to use with them. And you just need to think outside the box sometimes because they work. And I love this layout. I did some glittery stuff on the bees this time. I'm like, how can I change up the bees a little bit? And again, I use some honeycomb, but just little bits of it to tuck in. It tucks at the top and the
Yeah.
bottom. And that's gold stickles for the honeybees. And I use buttons for the faces. And yeah, it was fun.
Really cute.
But I used two of the fun borders together in that.
Which I like that. I wouldn't have thought to do that. And that actually looks really cute when you do a little bit more of that solid blender behind
Right.
the busier pattern. It really sets it off well.
Right.
So you inspired my other layout that I just, when I was done, just made me smile. Like
Oh, let's see it.
it was like one of my favorites. So this layout right here, I took a peeked at it, and there were a couple things that stood out for me on, well, let me get there. Hold on, sorry. On this one. Okay, so I loved how you did use the two streamers, and it stood out to me how you layered those. And so I had pictures, because that's of course, like I had, how many did I have? 6 vertical pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry. 5 vertical pictures.
I love this one. I saw you post
this
it.
one. This is so cute.
Yeah. And so I was looking at your layout. You could see on the right how the nature little brackets tucked in. So I loved how I just stuck to what I saw there. I was like, that works. It's super cute. And then so the way that the 2 borders inspired me, because I was looking at it, I was like, oh, I love how she did that. So I took streamers and trying to think how to explain this. I was just playing with it. I took the streamers, I cut my pictures out. I've done that before, right? Streamers number 2. And then I took streamers number 2 and flipped it again.
Right. I can see that.
And
Yeah.
I loved how it kind of gave it this base.
It's so
fun.
cute.
So
It's really cute.
I didn't do 2, but I did 2 of streamers, and yeah, so that was really cute.
Well, see, I haven't done that before. And again,
Yeah.
there's that black paper making that strip, and your hat,
Yeah, that's
and what you're
perfect.
wearing. This is a great kit. The colors, people usually have colors like that they're wearing.
Yeah.
White, black, blue,
Pictures, like I'm
yellow.
so to finally scrapbook them in a way, like, not finally, they've been a year, 3 years, 3 years, I guess. But either way, I'm grateful to have those pictures, like the whole time I just was like, how many moments do we pass up because we're like, don't want to be like, take the picture, we're too shy. And so for me, I was sharing this. I went up to my dad and I just wanted a picture with him. So I said, Dad, take a selfie with me, because he's always awkward when taking pictures. I think what my dad does is literally you pull out a camera and he starts talking, and you're like, Dad, smile. All of his pictures are like, talking. And so this time he just started to do silly faces, and I was just like, snap, snap, snap. Thankful digital devices now these days. I didn't even care. I just was like, I'll get whatever I can get.
I know.
So I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get. But so one selfie turned into many selfies, but I really glad for those memories. And it was just a fun time scrapbooking with him, and just reminiscing, and then adding that to creativity is like a great combination. So
Yep.
Really fun. So yeah, so those are all of our layouts. That's pretty much it. Super fun to share those with you guys. Of course, the Kiwi Club members, you can access the PDF, which does have all of those details as far as what templates we used, also little tips underneath it. But that's a little bit of kind of behind the scenes of some of those pages that were so much fun to create with this kit. And each month just brings a fun new, I guess you could say challenge in a way, but it's almost just a new opportunity to create and make the time to create And then like Debbie said, you're never sure what pictures, but I'm always surprised to see the versatility of the kit for various occasions for everybody so different. I did take a few. I wanted to highlight these I saw a few, of course, from members posting. Look how cute that is. Deborah.
Mm,
This is her grandson, and she was
that's
just like,
very cute.
Oh,
yeah,
it's so cute. This was a great sketch. Look at us all using that strip on the side.
yeah.
It's really
Very
cute.
cute.
When I changed it, did it go with the share, or do I have to stop sharing? Do you see another layout?
No, I just see the first
Yeah,
one.
the first one.
Isn't this one cute?
Oh, that's fun.
Little furry. Don't
I
eat.
love that. I love the title. That's great.
The PJ Playdate crop for members. We this month they were talking about how, I can't remember who, but their dog's allergic to bees, so they have to
Oh,
really have the EpiPen for their dog.
oh my gosh, I didn't know that could even happen.
Know it can even happen, but it's like a 2-year-old eating bee. Like, how do you tell a dog, listen, you go after that bee, it's gonna kill
You're
you?
gonna die.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so
Look at her cute little bee. She put a face on it.
Yeah, I was looking at that too. Really cute.
yeah, super fun. Placemat's always a great one. Easily accomplish that. Super fun. Let me see. Throw a few more out here. Oh, Debbie's. Okay, so just everyday life in this kit. She scrapbooked. It looks like her backyard
Oh,
shenanigans here. Looks like she pulled in like a little bee punch too. That's cute.
Oh, wow, that is cute.
Yeah, and she did the QR code, which is one of my favorite ways to add journaling these days. Love it. Super fun.
that's awesome.
Great way to use a lot of pictures and still add little accents onto it. Love that. Super fun.
It is. That's great.
Let me see. I might have one more that I just thought right before I'm going to share some of these, spotlight them as well.
It is fun to see. I love seeing what other people are doing.
Aww.
Julie's.
Man, the colors are perfect of those pictures for this.
Julie is doing a project for, oh gosh, was it her friend child that she's helping scrapbook, or her best friend passed away and she was a scrapbooker. So she's scrapbooking some of her
Aww.
friends' kids' pictures to kind of comment or document that first year. And so that was really,
That's sweet.
yeah, super, super cute. So cute little kiddo there.
Yes.
Okay.
Amy
What?
said, is it possible to make an additional PDF of Susan's pages at the end of each month? I kind of feel the same way. We don't have yours in the PDF anymore, and I miss it.
I know. We'll put them in the group. I always make sure to post them in the group. But yes, it's a process though, Amy. I'm
I
processing.
wonder, Susan, if you could just, sorry, we probably shouldn't be talking about stuff like this here. But what if you just took like one page, where you could just do 1, 2, 3, no detail shots, but just like the ones you just showed, and just post it for people to print and put it at the back of their books if they print it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people like to spiral bind, and it wouldn't look like the rest of it, that's a lot of work.
It is.
After the fact, but maybe something like so simple where they're just all on one sheet.
Yeah, we could look at
It
it.
could be shared. I don't know. Just a thought.
I do enjoy, but the PJ Playdate, it's been so much fun the last 3 months, I guess. It's still brand new in this year. I think I told you guys this before. I feel like I got the shorter end of the stick because I just am so inspired by your guys' layout. I'm like, done. I'll do that. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll do that one.
Yeah.
That's sometimes what don't need to overthink it. And the kits are there to help simplify it. But the idea book is definitely there for you to springboard off those ideas, or pick 3 of the layouts Shiloh did and create something simpler. Pick Debbie's 3, because if you create the 3 and 3 or whatever you choose, you'll have enough in the kit to accomplish that. So it's always nice, especially if you're still absorbing patterned papers and what papers to use. You can also use the PDF for a resource too.
Right. Feel free to copy.
Yeah.
That's what it's there for.
Share freely. We love
Boy.
it.
Okay, last reminder, guys. We're still working this in this year. We are looking for the golden beehive. If you're a Kiwi Club member, template or the premier kit, check your kits. Okay, check your kits. Let us know if you're the winner, because you'll get next month's membership for free. So check for that golden beehive. Mindy's probably just gonna email the winner, but we want you guys to let us know. But so if it's not you and you already checked your kit, continue to check it early in the month, and because we want to celebrate with you and hear from you on that. So super fun. Check those kits. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. And thank you so much for hanging out with us and for this layout share and spending some time with us. And we hope that you enjoy the club kits. And like I said, if you're not a member yet, if you sign up by tomorrow, you will actually, that's the cutoff for this month's kits. And then of course, coming up in April, we'll have a new kit to play with. So super fun. All right. Bye guys.
Bye.